Hello, sixth grade. This is Mrs. Ross, and I am unable to be with you in the classroom today. So I wanted to talk about what I was going to talk about if I had been there. The very first thing I want to talk about is the Unit 1, Lesson 1 Properties of Matter quiz. So what happens when you take that quiz is there are at least 3, any of the essay questions I have to actually grade. So I think when I went in, no one had passed because there were 3 questions I still needed to grade. So I don't want you to be disheartened when you see, when you close out that quiz and you see like a 55 or a 65 or what have you. All that means is that it's graded the multiple choice questions, but it hasn't graded the essay questions. So take heart. And then you'll see also here on my list here that when I went back through, I noticed that questions 4 and 6, more than half of the class got wrong, so I tossed those questions. So you should be able to go look at your quiz grade, and I'm going to show you how to get there in just a second, and see what you got wrong and what you got right. So if you are, I think I'm still, I don't know if I'm still recording. I think I'm still recording. Let me go back to that. Okay, we'll see how this works. So this is actually Noah's, and he doesn't know I'm doing this. So if I go to Courses, and I go to Science, so this is probably what you see when you open your, yours is in Science 6. This is his is Science 7. But to find out what you got, you would go to Grades. And then let's see, so Quizzes. So the quiz is right here. So you can see he got a 95, which is great. So let's take a look at the quiz and see if it shows you. So it says he's got a 95 out of 100, and we're going to view the quiz. And it takes a minute to come up here. So you'll see that he got some of them right. I know we got some of them wrong. So this one he got a 5 out of 10. I had to grade that one. But you'll see the ones that he got right, you'll see a yellow line. And then if he were to get one wrong, you would see like a red line. So that's how you're going to find your quiz and see the problems that you have. You may actually have one that has a red line here and it has a 10 out of 10. That would be for questions 4 and 6 because those are the ones that I threw out. Okay. So after you take a look at your quiz and take a look at what you have, if you have any questions about your quiz, you can either email me those questions or you can wait until tomorrow because I'll be there tomorrow. But after you go through that quiz, I want you to go ahead and go next door and finish the Properties of Matter lab stations. All of the stations should be in there. Just make sure that you finish all of the stations, and you're going to turn it into your mailbox. It's the blue mailbox kind of over on the side of the room. You'll turn it into your name. Make sure your name is on it. And you can start your next set of notes, the Unit 1, Lesson 2, Atoms and Elements notes. You should have a copy on your desk. I'd like for you to go ahead and put the vocabulary in your composition notebook. That's also in that big bin that says 6th grade composition notebooks. And to find, if you need to do these online, let me see if I can get out of this and go into, let me show you what it looks like. So if I'm going to go find the next set of notes, the gray you can't see yet, since this is mine. And so we're in Lesson 2, Atoms and Elements. And the next set of notes are going to be in this Notes and Student Book folder. And you'll see that that's there. And if I go back to the lesson, you'll see I have the quiz ready, but you guys can't see it yet. It's not published. But I also have a couple, I think at least one wonder discussion. So I have a wonder discussion for early finishers. And then I have a Generation Genius video, and after the video there's a Kahoot quiz that goes with that video. So those are all early finishers, as you can see, wonder discussions and early finishers. That goes in the that folder there. So you should have plenty. If you have any questions, these notes are not due until Friday, and we'll go over them and then we'll have another quiz. So if you struggled with the first quiz, take heart. We're going to be doing some of the quiz questions, or some quiz questions. Let's try that again. So some bell ringer questions or bell work questions that are going to look an awful lot like the quiz questions. They won't be exact, but I'm going to try and give you a heads up a little bit more for this quiz. And again, if you have any questions, please let me know. You can email me or I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.